You may have been there somewhat overwhelmed thinking, well, how am I going to fill this empty space in my house? Well, welcome to the first installment of Woodstock Designs, where we give you the tools to design, in this case, the dining room of your dreams. You watch this video to the end and you will be inspired like never before. Hey everybody, I'm Mike from Woodstock Furniture and Mattress Outlet. Again, you might have been there a little bit overwhelmed thinking, how am I going to turn an empty space like this into the dining room of my dreams? Well, this is the first installment of Woodstock Designs, where we give you inspiration. And again, watch this video to the end and you will be inspired like never before. For all of that, we need an expert, and she is the best. Trish joins us now, floor designer. You've been in furniture, and her eye, believe me, I've taken advantage of this as a customer, is incredible how you piece things together. I think the first question for people is, can anybody do this? Can anybody get inspiration?
Anybody can do this. It's very easy. You start with your basics.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to show you today.
All right, well, let's start in, I see an empty room here. But there are building blocks already in place, right? Or something you put together?
Right. So what we did was we did a plain wall. It could be an accent wall. We put strippable wallpaper on it, and the wallpaper won't damage the wall. It's removable wallpaper. You can get it anywhere. And then we added some lighting. So the lighting in the wallpaper kind of set the tone. But if you have a blank wall and you want to jazz it up, you don't want to spend a lot of money, this is a great way to do it.
Okay, tell us about that. Why this wallpaper and this lighting? How did you start seeing things come together with that?
So I wanted something neutral, where I could do it a couple times without taking the wallpaper down. So I used a basic pattern, which is a gold trim in the pattern. And then I picked some lighting fixtures that had a little bit of gold and black in them. One is a dining room table, elongated table. So what happens is when you have a elongated table, you don't have to look for a elongated light fixture like a lot of people think. Long table, long light fixture. You can do a double light fixture, add some interest into your room. It also adds balance to your room.
So we're already off and rolling with simple wallpaper and thinking simply again with the lighting fixture, not one long one, two. And the textures and the colors are coming together already, aren't they?
Right. We have the gold in the wallpaper, a little bit of gold in the light fixtures.
All right, our first inspiration already on the way. I guess now let's go do some shopping.
Okay.
Trish, we have a plethora of tables. How do we boil it down where even that part of it doesn't become overwhelming?
Well, we have to figure out what we want in the room. So I like to work in 3 textures. I like to work, the wood, metal, a rug would be the 3rd texture. So I wanted to find something a little bit different in a table, not your ordinary.
Okay. What are you thinking on that front? As we walk the store and you're thinking, I want X, what is that you're thinking in the table?
I want to see wood.
Wood, okay.
I love wood. I love patterns in wood. I like more of a natural element. And this table is awesome. It has a lot of natural elements. It has a live edge as far as the design of it goes. It's a great table. But the problem is it's too long. It's too long for the room. So we need to find something else.
Okay, so again, beautiful, unique, but the X on this one is a little too big, a little too long.
Length, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so we'll keep that one in mind. Let's take a look. I'm seeing it. This one, again, wood, little lighter, I guess, in the finish.
Right.
What do you like? What makes this one a possible?
I love the wood on this one too. This is a great table. It's a little long also, and I'm not a fan of what I'm doing with the base of it. I want something more straight lined and another tone in it. This is all the same color tones.
So what's wrong with that pedestal base?
It's big and chunky, and it's too traditional looking for me to put in the room.
So as you're in your mind's eyes, you're thinking of the room we're putting together, that's a no-go.
Exactly.
That's going against, okay.
Exactly. You can change up the chairs, but that's not where we're headed with this design.
Gotcha. Okay, so we've looked at two possibles. There are some pros and cons. What about this one here?
This is the one. I love this table. I love the fact of the length. It also has a lot of burl, wood pattern, colors, tones. I love the black of the base. If you remember, I have the black light fixture, black and gold light fixture. So the black base would go great with it. It's the right size. It has a little bit black bow tie right there where the wood.
So this is the table.
That's our table.
Love it. All right, we have our table, you see it here, so what chairs to go with it? Trish, let's start with what's right next to it. Do you like that one or not?
Right, on this one it's too close to the table color. I need more depth, meaning I need a darker color to pull out everything that we're gonna do in the room. This one's too close to the color of the table, so we were gonna try a different one.
Okay, this one's out, too light, blends right in.
And
Number 2, what do you think?
that one, the wood color almost matches the table, but the problem is I really didn't want a white fabric showing. I want a darker color, and it will actually make the table come out more.
Gotcha. Okay, so close but no cigar, and let's bring in chair number 3. What do you think?
Yeah, that's the one. That's definitely the one. It's gonna have the dark elements that we need. Has a dark base, has a dark light fixture above you. So now it's all coming together. Your eyes going from the top down to the bottom into the chair. So it's all coming together.
All right, another key element to this is rugs. This one caught my eye, Trish. What do you think?
I like this rug a lot, but I'm worried that it's going to have too much pattern for what we're doing. We want to keep it really neutral, so that way it has longevity in the room, and it's really dark. And we want to bring in black elements, but not real dark.
When you said, could this one overpower the room
It would.
and become too much of a focal point?
Too much.
You mentioned a little bit of black.
Let's
How about
see.
this one?
Yeah, and there again, I think that has almost what we need, but too much black. I think what's going to happen there is it's going to make our room really dark, and we don't want a dark room. The whole idea is just to add an accent of black.
Okay. All right, well,
So,
let's keep thumbing through our deck of
let's
cards
look
here.
Through here
See what catches your eye.
and see
No.
this one. This is kind of more what I was looking for. It has a touch of black in it, but basically to your eye, you're seeing a lot of white or cream, ivory. It has textures, it's knobby, and we're gonna put a lot of 3 elements together: metal, fabric, we're gonna put wood, and that's gonna make our 3 textures.
So this
I
is
think
it.
this is that one.
All right, one other element in our dining room, a sideboard. Trish, we've got some brown, white, maybe?
Yeah. The reason I don't like this is it's too stark. We want more wood elements in there, and this doesn't explain why we have the wallpaper with the gold trim in it, the black and gold light fixture, and then the dark chairs we picked out, and the wood element of the table. So I think this one, the height, the size is good, but we need to find something else.
Okay, let's keep shopping. Trish, I'm liking this one. We got dark handles, lighter wood. Yes, no?
Well, I like the piece, but it's not tall enough. The piece that I'm thinking of, we're gonna have to, is a focal point in our room. And that one's almost the same color as the wallpaper, so I don't think it would stand out as well.
So as good looking as this is, this could get lost in that room.
Exactly, yeah. I think we can find something else.
All right, let's keep shopping. All right, Trish, maybe this
That's
one?
it, that's the one.
Why?
The height of it is great. It has the gold, like our light fixtures. So we mix all the elements together. It has the darkness I need to pull in the chairs and the gold to pull in the light fixture. And it's high enough that it's going to be a great focal point accent piece in the room.
Got it. What about these legs? This a nice
Yeah,
fit too?
straight lines is going to look great with the table. If you remember how the table looked, it had the long black legs on it.
It's coming together.
Yeah, we're getting there.
There is so much artwork in this store, and I know you've had your eye on this one. Why do you say this one's gonna work?
This one has like all the elements. It has the gold trim, which explains our light fixtures. It has a dark streak through it, so it's going to explain a little bit of black, which we introduced on our light fixtures, our table, our chairs. And then it's muted, so it's going to go with any peaceful scenery. If you want to put bolder colors on another side, you could in another room. It gives you other colors to work with besides black and white and gold. It has other colors in the picture.
So our Woodstock design masterpiece dining room style has been put together. What do you, when you see all of this, what are your thoughts as you see it all come together?
It's kind of what I had in my head. We were picking up all of our elements that we were trying to when we were picking out our furniture. We're doing all of our textures like we talked about, incorporating them with the woods, the fabric, the leather, the metal, the mirror. So it's all come together. So on the artwork, we wanted the darkness that you see in the picture to pull out the dark of the legs and the dark of the chairs, the dark of the light fixtures, a little bit of the dark brown gray that's in our sideboard. So the artwork has all that. We have the wood element, that was one of the textures we wanted, and the darkness in the rug, but it's not too dark. You still have a lot of light that you're seeing, so it's not going to make your room dark, but there's a touch of black, which again explains the chairs, the leg of the table, the light fixtures, and the artwork, all flowing.
What about some of the other pieces, the accessories? We got the wine bottles, and that goes so well, but again, that's just another inspiration you had, right?
Right, so anytime you have something that's unusual, it will add to a room. So having wine and dinner, wine with your guest, and you want to display your wine, that was a great piece to put in a dining room where it's a functional piece, but it's also an accent piece because it's on a slab of wood, just like our table is. The mirrors, they can come or go. They brought in the gold texture, the amplifier room. Anytime you use mirrors, it makes your room look bigger.
And as far as, I know we have a bench as an accessory off
Right.
the side of the room. We can add seating to this table, right, with that bench?
That was an accent piece that you can use anywhere in your home. But a bench is great because I can put both of the chairs on the other side of the table, bring up the bench, and we have more seating in the room.
Give our viewers and customers a word here just on how they can do this.
What I tell customers is to go through magazines, rip out the pages of a magazine that you like. You might like the table of this one, a light fixture here, you might like the colors in this room. Then you have your whole plan. You realize by doing that you've created your room. You like this table, you like this artwork, you like this color, and that's how you came up with your idea.
Well done. Nice job, Trish. Our thanks to Trish, and voila, there it is. An empty space. To that, it could be the dining room of your dreams. Thanks for watching the first installment of Woodstock Designs. Be on the lookout for our next installment. And you can weigh in. You can make comments on our Facebook page, YouTube channel. What would you like to see? What do you have questions about concerning furniture, design, maybe mattresses? We love to hear from you, and we want to answer your questions. Check out our videos on Facebook and YouTube, and thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time.